YouTube, it's me, Miss Panda, and I'm coming at you today with another little quick video. But before we get started today, hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever this channel drops any content. Today, I have something on my heart that I just really want to talk about. I want to talk about Miss Nika because she has been making videos on TikTok and on YouTube about the child the child protective services allegations that are against her. They took like at least I think 8 out of her 10 children because I know she has 2 older kids. I think one lives with his dad and I know her oldest daughter, Naya, is still with her. But I think they took at least 8 of her children that vary in age. I know the youngest is just turned 3 months old not too long ago. But they've been gone for approximately at least 2 to 3 months now, and she goes and makes videos every single day, kind of like pleading a little bit with child protective services, I guess kind of subliminally talking to them um about her feelings. She basically wants her kids back and I could understand that. But here are some reasons why I feel that she shouldn't get her kids back. Um I think that the kids shouldn't be in your care. For one, I feel like you're holding Naya back. Let's start with Naya. I feel like she's a young fucking girl that graduated from high school. For me, I feel like that's a nice accomplishment, but it seems like she's very complacent and content with just being around you all day, just riding around aimlessly doing TikTok videos and eating nasty ass fast food all fucking day. You as her mother should be encouraging her to pursue some of her damn goals instead of just being stuck up your ass all fucking day, riding around with you everywhere so that you can handle your business with your kids. That's not her responsibility. Okay? Because you're too fucking lazy to drive your damn self. You are sucking the life out of that girl with your bullshit. Look at your daughter. You said so yourself that Naya is always unhappy. You said that many times. I paid close attention. I guess she would be unhappy because of the fact that because you don't have any friends, you unload all of your bullshit onto her. So you turn to Naya for every fucking thing. It's like Naya became your man, your confidant, your baby daddy, your therapist. She became every fucking thing, and that's a lot for that young girl is for her to bear. She's young. She hasn't even lived her life yet. She needs to go out into the world and explore the world on her own terms. She needs her own friendships. That's not normal for her to just be up underneath you all the time. Don't get me wrong. On one hand, I do appreciate the fact that you have a close relationship with your daughter. I think that that's nice. However, I don't feel like your relationship with her should hinder her from acquiring friendships with people her own age. She needs to go to the movies. She needs to go out and just hang out sometimes with her friends. Maybe to have a few drinks, not to get wild and outrageous, but there's nothing wrong with that for her to go sit in a bar and go have a drink or two, even though she's only 18. But it's just weird for her to just be up underneath you all the time. Let her pursue some of her goals. Maybe even if she doesn't want to go to college, let her go to business school or let her take a few online courses online to see what she can do. Or, get a different job where she can make some more money and save up money and get her own car. That's not fair. You put a lot on her. Let her live her fucking life. She loves you because you're her mother, but she shouldn't have to shoulder the burden of being responsible for the decisions that you and your man made in a moment of passion. And where the fuck is he? Let's talk about that motherfucker. Where the fuck is he at? Okay? Because you taking on a lot of the motherfucking heat. You shouldering a lot of the motherfucking burden, but he need to get some of this motherfucking work too. Because it's not fair for all of this motherfucking shit to be on you. How the fuck can he, as a man, sleep at night peacefully knowing that his children, when they were in your care, because he does have some of them, but it's not like he went and willingly took them from you because he wanted to give them a better life on his own accord. Child Protective Services came in and removed those children and placed them in his care. So he didn't really have a choice. I don't see how my point that I'm trying to make, can sleep peacefully at night knowing that his children were sleeping on the motherfucking floor. On the motherfucking floor they were sleeping on. Okay? Not an air mattress. Not a bunk bed or a motherfucking fold-up cot. They was sleeping on the motherfucking floor. And I've looked at a few of your motherfucking videos and saw them kids sleeping on the fucking floor. That shit is not right. It's not right. And then the thing about it is they were sleeping close together, stacked together like motherfucking sardines. That shit was heartbreaking, Nika. And what have you honestly done to try and change your situation so that the state can even consider giving you back your kids? Huh? What do you do? All I see you do is the same thing daily. You ride around aimlessly with no destination and you make TikTok videos telling the world how much you miss your children. But in the same breath, you say you're not going to change anything that you're doing because you feel like you did nothing wrong. But you put your kids on this social media platform for the world to see, embarrassing them. Even if you don't care about yourself, you should have more respect for them than that. You owe that to them. You brought them into this world. They didn't ask to be here. It's more than that. It's more, you keep saying that the allegations against you, you keep saying that Child Protective Services came into your house and took the kids away from you because you were making TikTok videos and making YouTube videos. There's nothing wrong with that. Because we all out here trying to get a bag. We all out here trying to get some money. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's money to be made and it's enough money for everybody. But here's the thing. You have to have a certain etiquette when you uploading these videos. There's certain things that go on in your house that you still haven't learned your lesson. That's the problem that I have with you. You have not learned the lesson. What I had to learn is there's a lesson to be learned in everything. And you ain't learned your motherfucking lesson yet. And until you learn the motherfucking lesson, God is not going to allow those people to put them kids back in your care. And I'm going to tell you why, because there's certain mistakes that you fucking made that you haven't taken accountability for. The problem with that is you don't see anything wrong with what you're doing. It's nothing wrong with you uploading videos and trying to get a bag. I get it. But you need to be careful what the fuck you put on social media, especially when it comes down to your house and your kids. You should have a certain designated area where you record. A certain designated area. Just one area where you put up a little green screen and let them motherfucker, you sit in front of that and you talk to those fucking people. They don't need to see everything that's going on in your house. That's the first thing. It's a little bit more than what you're saying as far as the Child Protective Service. You keep saying that it's not, but let me tell you something. I can tell by the way your baby daddy acts towards you. He has custody of some of your kids. And you said when he called, he cut the phone call short. That's because he's pissed with you. He's pissed with you because of the situation that you put them kids in. But I partially blame him. Some of the responsibility is on you and some of it's on his ass too. Because he knew what the fuck was going on before Child Protective Services stepped in, and that motherfucker didn't do a goddamn on the thing to try to stop nothing. So he gonna get some of this too. I know people that has had false allegations made against them to CPS, but they still got their kids in their custody. CPS came out, knocked on the door, they let them in. They looked around, looked in the refrigerator, saw that it was food, looked around the house, saw that the house was clean, looked in the kids' room, saw that they had clean beds and each kid had bed, looked in their closets, made sure they had clothes, and they went on about their motherfucking business. And the kids are still in their care. So you mean to tell me that your kids got taken away from you only because of those allegations on TikTok? Are you sure? Them people from Child Protective Services came into your house and they saw something that they did not like. That's why they took them kids. And that's why they didn't give them back to you yet. Okay? You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool me none of the motherfucking time. Okay? So I feel like it's way more to the story than what you're telling people. And why are you begging people for gifts for your children for Christmas? Okay? They're not in your care right now. That's like, to me, that's a slap in the face to parents who are out here getting it. And their budget is very, 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 very tight. And they make it happen for their children without begging people on social media for anything. They do the best that they can. You don't have your kids in your care right now, Nika. So that would give you the opportunity nobody's asking you to stop doing social media, but you could also go get You could do something online, or you have a car. You could do Lyft. I don't know if your truck will make it doing Lyft, girl, because I be hearing your truck when you be riding around. Girl, that truck sound like it's about to fall apart, and I ain't even being funny. But there's some things that you can do seriously to get you some money without just seeming like you begging people. Your kids are not there, and you still begging people to make Christmas for your kids. Does that make sense, Nika? That's something that you should do. You can go and work. You don't have baby girl in your care right now. You worry about the kids when they get home, but while they not there, you can go and do what you got to do, nigga. Drop down in the comment section and tell me what your thoughts about what I had to say. Um, and thank you. That would conclude today's broadcast. I'm sorry I had to go in like that, but that shit pissed me off. Over here, I love kids, and I don't like to see kids suffering like that, especially when they don't have to. That's some bullshit, and I don't feel like no child should be sleeping on no motherfucking floor. And I stand on it. I don't like that. I'm not saying that parenting comes with a handbook and no parent is perfect, but that's sadly, I don't like that. Again, drop down in the comment section. Thank you very, very much for listening to my rant. Don't forget to hit the like button, share my videos, and subscribe to my channel, and share my videos with people, and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever this channel drops any new content. Thank you for listening. I love you all, and be blessed.